banheiro, aproveitar. Falta 5 minutos pra começar ainda.
Você quer? Pegar.
Pega não, você falar, eu passo aí pra você. Não tem nem eu comentando GTA 6 ali. Já tô todo. Parece que GTA 6 ia aparecer aqui, velho. Os caras metem o louco, velho. Cara, cadê aquela? Eu perdi, velho. Vou pegar outro. Sei lá o que pode aparecer nesse evento. Eu sei que teve um teaser, né? Ainda tem umas coisas meio certas que vai aparecer. Não sei se vai ser surpresinha. Ah, velho. O evento foi bom, mano. Carinha do trampo lá, ele assistiu, ele achou mais ou menos. Eu falei, coloca mais ou menos. É porque você não jogou os jogos, né? Tipo Alien Isolation, você não jogou um Cuphead. Por isso você acha que é ruim. Ele acha ruim esse jogo. Eu falei, esse jogo é mó bom, mano. É que você nunca joga. Stellar Blade 2. Você nunca jogou. Aí ele falou que aquele chinês é ruim porque é Souls-like. Eu falei, não é Souls-like, ele disse que não curte isso aí, né? Seria. Porque o episódio 3 de Final Fantasy todo mundo sabe que um dia ia ter. Né? Assim, uma hora eles iam ter que lançar isso aí, assim, tipo... pra terminar o jogo. Não, é gigante também. Eu queria jogar. Eu queria ver um dia jogar esse Final Fantasy aí, esse remake. É, mas é que todo mundo sabe, mas quando, né? O jeito que apareceu também foi doido, né? Porque foi em primeira pessoa.
Gorgeous, gorgeous people, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. I'm Troy Baker, man of a million video games, or roughly thereabouts. But most recently, I got to play Higgs Monahan and Death Stranding 2, Jack Pepper and Mouse P.I. for Hire, and of course, Indiana Jones.
Are you going to do the theme tune throughout?
Yep.
Great. I'm Alex Hilton Regan, and you probably know me better as the female Inquisitor in Dragon Age Inquisition, Art Cunningham in Cyberpunk, and Leia in Lies of P Overture.
And
And I'm also Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider games.
yes, she is. She is back, people, and that is video game heritage right there.
Well, more on that later in the show, but that does make us two archaeologists on one stage.
BAFTA-nominated archaeologist.
BAFTA nominated. You've never won though, have you? Have you?
No, Alex, I haven't. Thank you for bringing it up.
Let's talk about what we're going to do for the next 90 minutes.
We're going to be showing you trailers, lots and lots of exclusive trailers, and with the help of their hardworking developers, we're going to be diving deep into some of the most exciting upcoming games.
As well as our usual ones to watch, we've also got an extended gameplay reveal for the sci-fi RPG Exodus.
Which you will not want to miss. And if you want to keep track of all these little buried treasures Alex and I are going to be talking about today, then you should head on over to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page, where you can find and wishlist every game in today's show.
And you can also visit GamesRadar.com after we wrap up for tons of follow-up coverage on the eye-catching games that are coming at you very, very soon.
Oh, you did the dual pistols thing.
It's like automatic now.
I get it. Speaking of, I think the stage is itching for a little bit of a lighting change. Whoa, there it is. As you can see behind me, this week it's time for our very first. Take it away, Alex.
World premiere.
You want some of this? Come and get it! Oh, shit! Okay, so, funny story. There was this guy who was stuck in the middle of the apocalypse. Whoa! Oh, shit! You know, Chop Freddy, barbecue time, baby! Totally holding it together. Freddy here, Freddy there, Fred.
Dead Rise, Dead Squad.
Yep, he was doing great. All he wanted to do was just find one living, breathing human being, for crying out loud. Down here, goddammit! Was that too much to ask?
We can solve this problem once.
They're trying to make a vaccine. Hey there, you want to come? He did find some friends. Yeah, buddy! And then this guy showed up. Great
Awesome.
name, questionable fashion sense. Fuck you, Fred! Bada bing, bada bam, bada boom! Hurry, hurry, hurry! Damn, we're good!
Seu cachorro, hein?
You know this, buddy? The guy in the story? That's me.
Ah, é, esperar play. Se esperar play eu vou poder jogar, hein?
Oh, the
Eu acho,
cavalry is here!
eu acho que esperar play sai pra PC também.
Arizona Sunshine is a flat-screen remake of the beloved VR game of the same name, built from the ground up by its developers. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
And now it is time for a closer look at War Dogs from Team 17. It's a 100-player tactical shooter with a keen focus on teamwork, fortification, and
Ah, isso aí é tudo.
destruction.
War Dogs. É jogo, acho que online de guerra, né? Tipo um Battlefield. Sei lá. Três times lutam pelo controle da torre. Vai ser um jogo de zona?
Straight ahead of me, straight ahead of me. Got one.
Não é um Battle Royale.
I've got defib.
Não é uma extração shooter. Caralho, tá farpando a galera de online. Não é Battle Royale, mano. Não é extração shooter. Tiro de extração. Porra. Sem player. Tático.
Dead. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Sei lá.
War Dogs is coming to a screen near you later this year, but the good news is you can wishlist it
Então ele
right
chegou
now
pra caramba.
on Steam.
Okay, in our next game, you play as a former detective who visits an isolated place where all is not as it seems.
Que isso? Deu pines.
Been there.
Pines é uma árvore,
Wonder
né?
if there's a girl named Elizabeth involved.
There isn't.
Tem pinha lá, né?
Here is a brand new trailer
O
for
Pines é
The
pinha.
Pines.
É isso, né? É pinha.
You are hopeless. Helpless.
Caralho, Alan Wake de árvore.
Worthless. Why didn't you move faster, think harder, be smarter? Why
Didn't you help me?
War vai ser mais fé da puta, acho. Nesse 2.
Good evening, Mr. Walker. How are the first few days in the Pines treating you?
Nossa, parecido com um Alan Wake.
But you don't want to
Parece
go
um Alan
into the
Wake.
forest, dearie.
What the
Primeiro.
fuck is happening here?
Everyone is fucking crazy.
see that? That's mine. And
Faltou
that
ter uma sombra aí e você jogar a
also
lanterna.
mine. And I won't part with any of it.
Including you.
Claro, né? Eu coloquei o Judas, você tinha falado do Judas, eu coloquei na lista. Coloquei você que tinha falado. Ah, mas eu acho que vai poder passar os bichos.
I'm
Uma
sure
porrada.
you'll fit right in.
Eu também
And The
acho.
Pines is coming to PC in
Eu também acho que amanhã a gente
2027.
tem alguma coisa de ouvir.
I am excited. Talk to me, Alex. What's up next?
We've got an exclusive interview about Ace
Oh,
Combat
de Gears
8
vai ter,
Wings of
certeza.
Thief, the latest installment in Bandai Namco's legendary simulation franchise.
Ah, agora vai ser exclusivo, né, eu acho. Eu não sei se esse vai ser o OG, né? Se já tá fechado pra não ser mais. Mas a nova diretora falou que agora vai, os próximos jogos vai ser tudo exclusivo. Pelo menos o Fable e o esse Forza já não é, mas os próximos ela falou que ia começar a ser exclusivo. Então não sei se o OG já fechou pra ser exclusivo ou ainda não, e esse Gears, né? O Gears eu acho que vai ser exclusivo. É, então.
And is saved by the battleship
Pode ser que
After reuniting with your team,
PlayStation.
you are then immediately forced into another life or death fight against the Sotowa forces. This is the story of saving the country that you come from, which is the victim of great
eu acho que
destruction.
talvez ele lança. O OG ainda.
The protagonist and this legendary pilot fight side by side, providing great hope for the
É, não
country.
compensa, óbvio.
But in fact, that legend is fake. He's a fake presence that's been propped up to really motivate the
Esse
country.
combate, esse jogo aí eu
In the
não curto
next
não.
phase in the story, the protagonist and
Tem
this
gente que gosta.
legendary pilot go into battle together, resulting in the Wing of Thieves getting shot down. After his death, this role gets passed down to the protagonist. So the central theme is living up to this duty that is cast upon you to take on that responsibility.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief features a new type of enemy for the series, the land battleship. The idea came
Mas
from
eu
our
gostei
art
dessa
director
nova
and
direção.
mecha designer Kano. He said it's exactly like
Xbox tem que
Godzilla
voltar a
landing
ser
on
tudo
the city
exclusivo
and
mesmo.
causing huge destruction. When that
Ver
idea
se
was
consegue
presented
meter
to
jogo
them,
bom
they
pra
actually said, "Oh no, this is not
competir com o
good."
Play.
But after they started working on it, it all made sense, and then it created that great visual. We've also changed the way targets take damage in this iteration. Prior to Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief, the damage you dealt needed to be hit directly onto the target, otherwise it wouldn't have counted.
Não pode,
So
tem
this
que ser
chain
exclusivo,
destruction
senão
accumulates this
o
damage,
Xbox vai virar uma
and any
SEGA.
small accumulations would actually result in a bigger destruction later on. And you'll see this as you
Tem que
play,
ter sua
so it's
identidade.
very exciting. Ace
Pra
Combat
pessoa
8
querer
Wings
escolher
of Thief will
comprar
be
Xbox.
released on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X
Não
and
vai
S,
virar uma
and
SEGA da
Steam
vida.
on the 2nd of October 2026.
These skies belong to you, Rex. Go take what's yours.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
And we are heading backstage now.
Oh, good. I could use for a cup of
No,
coffee.
Troy. Back. The backstage. It's the new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Oh,
É ruim que o PlayStation vira
I
monopólio, né?
imagine it's got what? Horrors?
Yeah.
Ah, Little
Smiling
Nightmare
producers
3,
with
vamos
their
ver.
clipboards, sweaty cheese plate, craft services.
Esse jogo é bom.
Or an evil puppeteer and an army of shadow monsters would make a bit more sense.
Vai ser um
yeah, that's better. Let's see
DLC, né?
that.
Eu não joguei ainda, né? Já lançou, não lançou? Esse jogo? Ou não? Eu não lembro se já lançou. Acho que já lançou, já tem que jogar. Só não são os mesmos criadores, né? É, porque não é o mesmo criador, né? Os criadores não quis mais lançar, né? Olha animal. Mas esse jogo tem que jogar de dois, dá pra jogar sozinho. Acho que dá pra jogar sozinho, né? Daí é o computador que ajuda. (12 de junho).
And the backstage is a brand new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
where you can explore the dark underbelly of the Carnival in solo or co-op.
So you really should reach out to your most fearless friend ASAP because it is launching on June 12th for PC and consoles.
All right, now it is time to check out Engine Fall, a post-apocalyptic extraction shooter set on a series of colossal megatrain.
It's like
no jogo de
Snowpiercer
extração.
with crafting.
Ah.
Padrão, né? Jogo que dá certo e vende, as empresas querem ganhar mais. Né? Aí os caras querem fazer mais coisa. Pra ganhar dinheiro em cima. Vai ser chato. Jogo de distração.
Make your way to first class, which is the only way that Troy Baker travels.
True.
When Engine Fall arrives on Steam later this year, and if you cannot wait that long, there's a playtest coming for you on June 8th.
Now, before we move on to our next game, let's talk about our partnership with GOG, the DRM free games platform.
Parece jogo bom.
We've joined
Ah, beleza.
forces so that FGS viewers can get 15% off the entire GOG catalog with our discount code FGS15.
You do have to be a new user, and the offer is only valid for the next 7 days. So, get to browsing and fill your boots with some good old games.
And don't forget the not so old games that are on there either. Okay, let's check in on the upcoming remake of Gothic, a genre-defining RPG from the early 2000s.
Now, if you like medieval adventures like Kingdom Come Deliverance or The Witcher, this next one
Remake.
is definitely for you.
Remake, esse aí. Nunca joguei e já tem remake. Da THQ Nordic.
Brothers, the time is
Esse já foi
finally
anunciado já.
here.
Nem lembro dele.
I know it's been difficult, confused, and desperate for hope in a place where there is none. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. But do you know what I see? I see strength. I see men who live for a higher purpose. Men who, like me, have seen the glorious age the Sleeper will usher into this world. Once he
Years.
awakens!
É a cereja do bolo,
We
cara.
shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
Available now? Caralho, dá pra jogar já.
Gothic 1 Remake is out now on PC and console, so go check it out after the show.
Okay, now for something a little different. You have definitely heard of Sky, Children of Light, the cozy MMO from the makers of Journey.
Well, we are pleased to reveal today that they're creating a brand new game experience based on the life and legacy of the legendary painter Vincent van Gogh, which is goth.
Let's take a look at this Van Gogh MMO, shall we?
Caralho, dos mesmos criadores de Flower Journey. Esse aí eu vou ter que jogar. agora. Parece uma coisa interessante. Eu adoro esses jogos aí só de história. Ainda mais de ser do criador que já fez jogos bons nesse estilo. É o Sky. Dear Van Gogh. 17 de julho.
Sky Children of the Light's Vincent van Gogh experience launches on the 17th of July and includes an in-game gallery featuring some of the artist's most beloved paintings.
I learned something today.
Okay, it's time to take a peek at Halloween the game.
We got a
Halloween the
first look at
game.
the single-player campaign where you play as Michael Myers himself. Are you?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Esse cara vai tentar meter uma piadinha, né? Pra ficar engraçado.
There's so much evil inside him.
Okay, back inside, everyone.
Let's go, Myers. Fueled by his rage, I shudder to think what he
Vai
might
ser
be
história?
capable of.
Since when do they let them wander around?
I knew what would come next. Every soul unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path would suffer. No one knew of the evil that was walking among them. Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible.
Tá ganhando uma puta grana.
I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
7 de setembro, meu Deus do céu, outro jogo em setembro.
Play through Michael Myers' origin story when Halloween the game lands on PC and consoles this
Não dá pra
September
jogar
8th.
nada, mano.
Next up, we've got the launch trailer for Realm of Ink, an indie action roguelite with a brushstroke art style.
Realm of... Ha! Nem parece Hades, né?
As if I've arrived at
Nem
this
parece
moment
inspirado em
before.
Hades.
Time and time again.
Roguelite, inspirado em Hades.
I'll be the one to choose my destiny. Thank you very much. My blade needs sharpening. Your skull should do the trick.
Esse cara tá ganhando dinheiro, né, mas se tivesse ganhando dinheiro, os caras não estavam fazendo esse mundo de remake. Fora o jogo novo, né? Ó. Realm of Ink já pode brincar já, né? Não é?
Realm of Ink is out now.
Caralho? Já cortou um ponto do jogo, do nada. É. A GT vai bater essa equação. Esse jogo parece divertido, hein? Só não sei se a gameplay é gostosa de jogar. Mas olhando assim parece ser mó gostosinho esse jogo aqui.
I won't leave without Lyra. I need to find her.
Lembra tipo Kingdom Hearts? Parece uma chave que ele usa na mão. Dusk Fade. Ó, vai lançar pro Switch.
Shatter the shackles of time when Dusk Fade lands on PC and consoles later this year.
Now, we
Dá
all
pra
remember
comprar no Switch, jogar no
don't
Switch,
we?
sei.
It's a Death Stranding-style trek
Charlie.
of a deadly mountain rage, one limb at a time. And good news if you're a fan, as we've got the exclusive release date trailer for the game's first free DLC.
Vai passar esse valor aí, filho. Ah, esse jogo eu não gostei não. Simulador de ficar escalando, hein? Esse jogo é aquele famoso jogo que você passa raiva, jogo.
On the Trail is
Ninguém
a
em
free
novembro,
DLC
cara.
expansion for Ken, and
Ninguém
it's
quer
coming
lançar em
soon to
novembro, não sei
PC
porquê.
and PS5.
All right, folks, our next game is Like It Takes Two,
É
but on
agosto,
wheels.
setembro.
You play as a pair of dinky RC cars, solving puzzles and unraveling mysteries in a rather strange laboratory.
Here is the latest trailer for Wheelmates.
Folks, the rhythm isn't just
Olha, jogo de jogar 2 pessoas de carro.
It's the weaving of two
Depois daquela
lines
empresa, como que é a empresa mesmo daquele mano que fez um monte de pop agora?
Remember,
Esse
you're
parece ser
two
divertido.
pieces of one
Esse eu vou
puzzle.
comprar no Switch pra
Go.
jogar.
Wait, where am I?
7 de setembro. Well, mates. Ah, mas só na Steam?
Wheelmates is launching later
Pô,
this year, so you
aí
can check it
quebrou.
out with a friend in tow.
And now for something completely different. We've got a cinematic trailer for the anime shooter WTF, which stands for
Waifu Tactical Force.
Oh, don't you just love acronyms?
Status.
Ah, eu não sei se esse já
Don't
foi
go dying
publicado.
on me before the final phase. Stay still. I hate messy data. Seems like I get no days off.
Ó, jogo, what the fuck. Vai full tactical. Não sei. Ah, eu cheguei a testar esse jogo, acho. Eu achei chato. Eu acho que eu cheguei a testar esse jogo, hein. Não gostei, não. Pra pensar.
Helicopter in my airspace. I'll let my little friend handle this.
Grab some friends and jump into the live playtest for Waifu Tactical Force after the show. There's a new movement system to check out and 10 playable characters.
My goodness. Now, even the most hardy adventurers need to take a step back from time to time, so we're going to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers. You watch these, while we'll be back in a jiffy, which is a relative metric of time, I believe.
Greetings, my minions.
Ah, mais
Shall we dominate the world
mais Vampire
together?
Survivor.
Because tonight, I'm feeling quite passionate. And this is only the beginning. Let's unleash our necromantic rage.
Caralho, voltamos pro PS2. Me lembrou um PS2 isso aí agora.
Keep your chin up. I see you're really ready.
Aumentou PS5. Caramba, só PS5? Que isso? Exclusivo? O jogo do PS2, mano? Xbox? Esse é só Xbox?
Okay. What's going on here?
It's like we're in the future or something.
Oh, mind yourself, Troy. Don't wipe out.
Right, got it, because this set is inspired by the anti-gravity racers. I got it. Well, while we solve this little temporal anomaly, here's AGXGP.
Lembrou aquele jogo antigo, esqueci o nome, que é no Super Nintendo. Alguma coisa Zero? Né? Isso é louco. AGXGP.
AGXGP is coming soon to PC, so add it to your wish list and make sure you check out the demo, which is coming on Monday.
Quick question for you, Mr. Troy Baker.
Oh, yes.
Have you ever wanted to be a sentient guitar?
Actually a dream of mine. It's very strange of you to bring that up.
Well, I've got good news for you, and I've got some bad news as well. So the good news is that the next game that we're going to announce lets you fulfill that fantasy.
Don't freak.
I'm listening.
But you're stuck inside a haunted music school.
There it is.
And all the teachers are trying to kill you.
Classic.
Welcome, welcome. We are absolutely thrilled to have you here at Harmonic Heights.
Fred, no matter what happens, I want you to know I always loved you.
Hello?
You're in Harmonic Heights, Fred. The school. Things always look strange here.
Oh, Fred! I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit. The only way for a student to leave Harmonic Heights is the winter recycle. Scattered around the school are talent canisters, each containing the very essence of brilliance and potential.
What are these things?
I don't know, Fred. Nobody does.
You've given me no choice. You made me do this.
Sim, vai ser, acho que vai ser pra plataforma o outro, não vai ser igual o primeiro.
And Fred, she knows you're here. Now run along.
Don't fret, it's a world of mystery. Don't fret, strum along and you will see. Don't fret, doesn't matter what you wanna be. And even though you're gonna die, don't fret.
Deve ser mesmo.
C sharp or B flat. That's a drum joke in Don't Fret.
Mark your calendars for that one. And now it's time for another one of our world premiere.
And this one is a side-scrolling platformer starring a very beloved Belgian comic book character. Let's check it out.
Ooh.
Caralho, jogo do Marsupilame, Pico e Sonic e Mario. Esse vai ser legal. Crash, podemos assim dizer também. Eu até esqueci do Crash. Mas dá pra jogar em co-op, igual o Mario. Esse vai lançar pro Switch, né? Nossa, é o 2 ainda? Ela vai lançar pro Switch. Já tem um. Nem sabia que tinha um.
Marsupilami 2 Salsa Colombia. Try saying
Não
that
sabia
one
da
10
existência
times.
do 1.
Is coming soon. So wishlist it now whilst I'm fixing my twisted tongue.
And in the meantime, there's a brand new trailer for Ding Hai, the Ocean Pillar, an RPG roguelike where you face off against demons and ancient gods.
豪军，你这破炉子，这回又整出啥鬼东西啊？
此帖将立三主，老道赐名。
Entendi RPG roguelike.
定海神针帖。
义父语，治水已10年，却突然音讯全无。天穹之水忽又倾泻而下，究竟发生何事？
Cara, na pegada Hades, só que com um gráfico mais bonito. Lembrando tipo como é que fala? Um MMORPG.
定海神针帖。
Jingai. Whitelist now.
Ding Hai, the Ocean Pillar
Hai,
is coming
Ding Hai.
soon. Now tell me, what's next, Troy?
Well, we've got our first ones to watch deep dive of the summer showcase, which is where we take out our little trowels, lift the topsoil, and gently brush the dirt off of a game that the internet is raving about.
Oh, it's just like real archaeology.
You know.
But with less paperwork.
Pode ser que sim, cara. Tem muito jogo
what
indie que
better
tem,
place
mano.
to start than the golden age of piracy with the helps from our very talented friends at Ubisoft. Let's dive into the world of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
De novo, Black Flag.
Hi, I'm Richard Knight. I'm the game director for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced with Ubisoft Singapore. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is the old experience you know and love. Edward and his tales in the Caribbean of assassins and pirates, but modernized with today's technology and gameplay. The latest version of Anvil has helped us a lot, both in terms of visuals. We now have ray tracing and global illumination, but it's also a big deal for us in terms of gameplay too, with night and day affecting your stealth. There's weather that can affect your visibility, both at in the ocean and on ground. What's changed with parkour and movement is that we've brought forward the game to the new standards that you've seen with AC Shadows and the recent updates. There's ejects, Edward can jump, and it just makes for a much smoother experience. A lot of the new gameplay with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced involves these new officers that you can find and recruit. When you first run into Lucy, she's a wanted criminal, and you'll just hear it as you're walking around Havana that there's money on her head, right? Which is, you know, music to Edward's ears. Ah, here's somebody I can work with. And as you find her, she's got this whole plot line involving her family and the family fortune. And she would love to work with you, but if you can't deal with her problems, she's not going to help you with yours.
You don't mince words, do you? I suppose I could look around, see what needs doing.
So each of those characters has a story to tell. And on top of that, we also have a new tale involving Blackbeard, which, you know, for fans of Blackbeard, you know, to learn a little bit more about him and Edward and how things turned out in the game, I think will be really exciting.
Were you attacked? Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man-of-war, the pillar.
When we were going to remake Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we had to focus on something, and that focus was Edward's story. If we can't nail Edward's story, you know, there's no room for anything else. So we put everything possible into nailing that. So we still have a modern-day gameplay and story to tell, but it's now kind of in the name. It's not just Black Flag Remake, it's Black Flag Resynced, right? So we're the next modern AC, and so our modern day continues from what players may have seen in Shadows. Of course, we brought back the underwater diving sections from the original game, where you take the diving bell and you see how beautiful the Caribbean can be when you're underwater. But the other thing we've added is now you can swim anywhere, just like in any modern AC game. So sometimes there's treasure to find, certain quests. It could be a certain cave you're looking for. But it's also just about freedom of approach. Sometimes to get to a certain island or a certain location, maybe you can't find the right place to get to with the jackdaw, or you just want to take a shortcut and just go straight. It's kind of up to you.
Captain's gone over!
So with combat, we've gone back to the basics and we've come up with a new system that's
era nível
It's more skill-based.
Nível cyberpunk, né, mano? Tipo assim, não nível cyberpunk, mas é assim, vamos deixar a similaridade em questão, tipo assim, a galera esperava muita coisa do jogo, porque, pô,
the core that's with
foda, os caras falando, pô, os caras fez o Black Flag, então
that it had
vai
from
ser
the original,
incrível.
you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we added a little bit more now with officer abilities that add cool things like the ability to brace perfectly and take out a lot of damage. And also the new alternate weapons, which allow you while you're aiming to switch between weapon modes with different ranges and damage, so that you can kind of adjust to the fight rather than have to fight everyone the same way. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming out on July 9th for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on July 9th, later this year.
We were doing so well.
That was at least tasteful.
If you say so.
Speaking of taste, if your appetite for the 7 Seas is still yet to be salted, I'll stop. You can find out even more about that one by checking out the hands-on preview over on GamesRadar.com.
Now, we've got a very special treat for the blasphemous fans among us. Let's take a look.
Among Us? Achei que era Among Us. Ah, é aquele Beholder, né? Aquele Souls-like lá. O Berrimonte, sei lá, Berrimonte, Beholder, sei lá, alguma coisa assim.
This castle has a life of its own.
Souls-like Metroidvania.
Greater than that which still beats in
Já saiu o 2, só se for uma DLC do 2.
Let the curtain fall.
DLC do 2. Blasphemous. Free update.
That's right, Blasphemous 2, the
Caralho,
third sin, is a free
graça
content
ainda os
update
cara
that adds
meteu,
an
velho.
entire area to the game.
And it's out now, so you can play it. And let's be honest, with all the new enemies, probably die a lot. Right after the show.
Best of luck. Okay, Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns, was revealed during our spring showcase earlier this year. But we've got a first look at gameplay coming at you right now.
Decide a kingdom's fate when Defender of the Crown returns, featuring the original strategic adventure and new ways to play.
Esse remote ele é tipo
presents the
Metroidvania,
complete
só que joga com
1986
Souls-like,
edition
tá
of the
louco.
game,
Até jogar
preserved
mais
in
difícil.
all its glory. Classic mode adds modern refinements, renewed clarity and polish.
Nossa senhora.
And
bom.
introducing Kingdom
Esse aí eu vou jogar.
Mode, a brand new roguelike of dice, decks, and destiny. Forge your battle-ready
Melhor
deck
jogo da-
and cast your fate
do
into the
87.
fray. Chart your rise to rule all of England as you go on campaign to outwit your rivals. Unlock new tactics and new dice to strengthen your claim to the throne. 3 modes, 1 legendary experience. Defender of the Crown. Wishlist now.
Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns. Lands on PC and consoles later this year. So get it on your wish list pronto.
And I think I'll handle the British accents from now on. Okay, Troy?
Aww.
Sticking with the historical theme, here's some exciting news about the period shooter Hold Fast, Nations at War.
Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes.
Stand your ground, lads! Push forward!
Hold your nerve. The king of the country.
Hold Fast, American Revolution. Releasing June 11th. Play early for exclusive rewards at holdfastgame.com.
Hold Fast, American Revolution is a free expansion for Hold Fast Nations at War, and it's launching on June 11th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. That is just a mere few days away. My goodness. Visit holdfastgame.com for more info.
Now, let's check out the release date trailer for They Will Come, a steampunk stealth game set on a vast airship.
Benjamin, are you there?
Yes, I'm scared.
I don't even fully understand why I made it. Maybe it was the power of the idea. I guess I pursued it as a failsafe for the future, to be used in fighting enemies of this dark world we now live in. Your mother always said that if I continued making it, they will come. Forgive me, my son. I have doomed us all.
Give up. Your family is captured.
Limbo 3D.
The device must be mine, boy. Did you hear that, boy? Give up, or people will start to die. Defense cannons on the Endeavor are down. The attack has been successful.
Caralho, virou robôzão. Caralho, ninguém quer lançar em novembro.
They Will Come heads to Steam in July, but you can wishlist it right now. What have you got for us next, Alex?
Well, it is that time again, Troy. We have another world premiere for a cosmic city builder where you craft thriving habitats to rescue long extinct animals. Oh.
Fox.
Welcome to Bioden, a cozy management game where you will build a self-sustaining network of structures, all working in harmony to bring extinct animals back to life. You've been sent on this planet by your guild with one purpose: to restore it. Your arrival on this wounded planet will be one of discovery
Caralho, sequência de
and
jogo chato,
exploration.
mano, que eu não tenho vontade nenhuma de jogar.
Resources are scattered across the land. Search
Tem
for
uns jogos
them,
pelo menos que são gêneros
as
que eu
each
tenho vontade de
one
jogar,
is
mas
essential.
mano, esses últimos agora.
As your colony takes
Só-
shape, your buildings will need
Só a nata
power
da
and
carcaça.
sometimes water. Connect them together, weave a network across the land. But plan with care. Every structure you place carries a cost, nudging pollution upward, pulling against the very
Aquele
mission
jogo
you're here to
chinês,
fulfill.
Massupilame, aquele jogo do carrinho
The planet
e dos
won't
criadores de
heal
Journey
through structures alone.
e de Flower foi os
Bring
melhores jogos
species
até agora.
together, help them settle, and let the cycle of life begin again. Inside your dome, you'll welcome back dozens of extraordinary species, each one with its own needs. Gather DNA samples, place your cocoons, and carefully tend to the conditions
Os únicos jogos
each
bem
creature
interessantes.
requires. But remember, even within the dome, each decision, even small, has an impact on your planet. This world is waiting to be cleaned, restored, and brought back to life. Your planet is waiting for your arrival.
Ó, acaba logo esse trailer, velho. Obrigado.
Wishlist the game and play the demo
Setembro.
now on Steam.
Bring nature back to life
Pô,
in
puta, o
BioE,
Premiere.
which is coming soon to
Triste,
PC.
cara.
Now, those of you in the Lovecraftian loop will know that the Sinking City 2 is just over the horizon,
Sinking City.
looking
Cara,
all
já ouvi
brooding and
falar desse jogo, hein?
mysterious. Just like my co-host Troy.
Tem o 2,
Really?
vai sair?
Absolutely not, darling.
Já ouvi falar desse jogo,
Well,
nunca joguei.
here's a release date trailer where you'll find out when you can finally dive into the flooded survival horror adventure.
Bem-vindo a Arkham City? Esse jogo acho que ele é inspirado tipo num The Evil Within, podemos assim dizer. Eu vi um Resident Evil também, né? Eu nunca joguei um. De agosto. Ó, a demo tá pra agora.
The Sinking City 2 is just a few short weeks away, and there's a demo available to play right now on Steam.
So go check it out. Just don't listen to the call of the void whilst you're in there. Pro tip.
Time to lock in, folks, as we get a world premiere up next. Now, this one is an
world
attempt to
premiere.
revive that golden era of early skateboard games. You know, when Tony Hawk was at the
Sport
peak of his
games, ele
powers.
falou?
And who better to tell you about it than Stair Meyer,
for
one of the world's
entendi
most
isso. Espero que
talented
tenha
modern
entendido errado.
skaters and an Olympic hopeful to boot.
Puta, é.
Hey Future Game Show, I'm Sarah Meyer, also known as
Caralho.
Surf Sarah. Skateboarding is my life and I love it with my whole heart, so I'm super excited to share Skate Sarah with you today. A brand new arcade skateboarding game inspired by the golden era of skate games.
Ah,
So this
vou virar
is the world
skatista
premiere of
agora.
Skate Sarah. Check it out.
É complicado, né, mano? Isso aí Tony Hawk domina, né, mano? House lá pra jogar, vou jogar esse aí. É jogo da mina, né?
Wishlist at the ready because Skate Stair is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
Now, how's about an exclusive trailer for a new expansion coming up for one of my personal favorites?
Eita, mais
Time for another run.
DLC de Vampire
Vampire
Survivor.
Survivors.
Ah,
Hi, I'm Luca Galante. Accidentally made Vampire Survivors, and I'm running Ponko. I made this expansion of Vampire Survivors called Emerald Diorama that was very expensive to make, but we gave away to the players for free. And so I started for a way to do some spin-offs maybe. I tried to get in touch with other teams, indie developers, to see if they were interested in working on some of these spin-offs. One of these we released just a little while ago as Vampire Crawlers. It's a game based on
os caras ganham muito dinheiro com isso aí, mano. O maluco que
play
criou isso aí.
your cards effectively as
Teve
slowly
até
or as
evento do
fast as you
bagulho.
can. I got a lot of other ideas, but there's definitely more a spin-off coming, especially after seeing the success of Vampire Crawlers.
Aí depois os caras
that it
fez isso aí
paid
pra que
off
deu
to
sucesso
effectively
esse
try
modo aí.
and to do something
Não joguei
unusual,
esse
but
modo de
always
card
following
aí.
the same idea at the end of the day, which is that I am the first player of my own games. I need my own games to be fun to myself first. So I want to make these other games and wanted to find a new name for them effectively. So again, I tried to grab Survivor, think of something stupid, and that's how Survive-a-thon came up, which is short for Survive a Ton. Very soon we're going to see the first game in this lineup, and people should expect a game like Vampire Survivors, that the whole point, with a different spin on it. And this spin can come from a different metagame or different feature that they serve, effect that doesn't actually fit Vampire Survivors, but that would fit different gameplay mechanics. I'm not planning to let go of Vampire Survivors anytime soon. There is still, the community is huge, they want more content. We're going to release a new DLC quite soon. This DLC initially was supposed to be just a little add-on to the Legacy of the Moonspell DLC. And as it's very common for me, I start something really small and it ends up being way too big. And so now it's got its own life. It's going to be called Legacy of the Blood Moon. And players can expect a small DLC with something 8+ characters, 8+ weapons, plus evolutions. But they can also expect a very low price of 80 pence, something along those lines. I'm definitely going to keep updating it for as long as it makes sense, as long as it is sustainable. If anyone wants to stay in touch and get to know more about what we're doing, please visit ponkolab.com, where you will find a fantastic and useless count-up to our next announcement. We have a lot more announcements in the near future, but for now, here's a trailer for the new expansion of Vampire Survivors, Legacy of the Blood Moon.
Unscrupulous beings consumed by ambition. A cautionary tale, or a story better left untold. There's no retreat once this threshold has been crossed. If you really want to see it through, then just take my hand. The blood of malice ensnared the night shadows, and by unholy communion a macabre dance began. As all dawns and twilights of the world paint the moon red, reality shatters and insanity ensues. Ashtart found the immortality she sought, but only in the flesh, her soul taken as a toll by the abyss.
Tentei platinar esse jogo, cê é louco. É 300 mil conquistas isso aí.
As he kept staring at the shadow of the
Tem fim, os caras lançam DLC, tudo DLC.
paid for its gifts until there was no humanity left to give. At the top seat of power, Val was so high he couldn't reach anyone anymore, and eternal solitude turned into eternal madness. Legacy of the Blood Moon, an accidental Vampire Survivors expansion from Punkle. Coming soon.
Prepare your wish list because Vampire Survivors Legacy of the Blood Moon is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
Now, here is another, wait for it, world premiere. And it pertains to one of last year's truly best games. Let's check it out.
World premiere.
Entry 3452, 2 days until sunrise. Mission scientist, Jan S. Dolsky. If I never wake up again, know this. The Oasis survives, even under the destructive sun. I must go underground. Next entry in another 13 years. If you're still out there by that time, don't give up. I know it's trying to tell us something.
Next cycle, we need to be better.
Sky. Sei lá, não consigo nem ler o nome. Alteres, sei lá. Esse jogo já tinha
Alex
anunciado
Jordan
algum
and
tempo.
Yam Scientist fans rejoice. The Alters is getting a DLC expansion called Last Variable. And I don't need to tell you to wishlist that, do I?
No. And now let's take a look at Animo. It's a free-to-play creature collecting RPG.
Oh, important question. Is it full of adorable little guys? I really like adorable little guys.
I mean, have you seen what's happening on the screen behind you?
Aww. Let's play the trailer.
Jogo fofucho. Pokémon.
A golden light awakens, a silent ancient call through every shifting season. Where endless shadows fall, I felt a stirring deep inside, a yearning to explore, to leave the known and step beyond, to find what lies in store. A tiny tap, a gentle nudge, a flicker in the air, a promise whisper soft and true beyond all earthly care. The echoes of a distant dream beneath the sky so wide, but something wild is calling out where destinies collide. My heart beats fast, a hopeful drum, a journey just begun, to chase the light beneath the idle sun. Oh, with a different heartbeat, I see the world anew, twined as one forever, brave and strong, me and you. Through wonders vast we rise above the fear. Our spirits laying so bright and clear, from gentle souls to fearless hearts, a bond that lights the way. Together we embrace the dawn and chase the coming day. We're soaring free across the sky, with courage as our guide, with every step, with every beat, forever by your side. Wild and free, Animo, for you and me.
Animo is coming to all platforms later this year, but you can wishlist it now on Steam. Oh, I can see you're itching to explain this next one, Troy.
It's just a little rash.
You can get a cream for that.
So this is Cordora. It is the 4-player psychological horror game that opened the Spring Showcase back in March. Cool thing is, it's got enemies that mimic your friends just to freak you out.
And the developers are back with a closer look at gameplay.
That's right. How did you know that? Maybe you're not Alex after all. Tell me something that only Alex would know. You can't prove that. Okay, she's real. Roll the trailer. Now.
It's a simple job.
Dude, shut up!
For men with nerve.
Come on, guys.
They may be your crew. But inside the maze, don't trust anything they say.
Hello? Harry? Where are you? I'm here. Harry? Mike? Wait, there are roses.
Mike, I found the radio.
Cool. I'm here with Harry.
What? Harry's dead.
Mike?
The night will twist your words
All right, keep straight, you'll find Mike.
and take your body.
Where are you? Mike, is it you? There are roses. Are you alright? Joe? I'm here with Harry. Oh, crap.
To hunt you down.
Hello? Hello, Joe? Joe?
For you see, I won't let you go.
Cordura is coming soon to PC and PlayStation, and what do you know? Here's our next game. It's called Chronoscript: The Endless End.
It's an action-adventure game where you play as an editor trapped inside a never-ending, self-writing manuscript. Kind of like what developers feel like working with me.
Ah, you arrived earlier than expected. Welcome to my writing room. You must forgive me for breaking our promise. The manuscript is still incomplete. My dear editor, I must return to my scripts. I do hope you enjoy what lies beyond the end of this endless story.
Chronoscript: The Endless End is coming to PC and PS5 in fall of 26. So write it down now on your wish list.
All right, now we've got a world premiere coming at you. This one is a psychological horror game where you rebuild the memory of a lost child.
Told you I was gonna fix it. Are you there?
Entendi nada.
That was your first look at Impermanence, coming to PC in 2027.
And if you're hungry for more amazing games just like that one, stay tuned after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal at the end of the show for the return of FGS Live from Los Angeles.
Our hosts are in the City of Angels to bring you all the latest news from the summer gaming events, as well as some of those wonderful world premiere trailers you love so much. In fact, here's a little teaser of what you can look forward to.
Hey there, I'm Jules Gill, one of your hosts of FGS Live from LA. Stay tuned immediately after the Future Game Show and Exodus Extended gameplay reveal for more world premieres, demo drops, and maybe even a cheeky surprise.
You heard them. Make sure you stick around after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles, hosted by our very own Amy and Jules.
We do love them.
We
You
do love
guys
them.
break a leg. Right now, let's get back into the games with a closer look at The Lift, a supernatural handyman simulator inspired by the SCP Foundation.
Hello, Future Games Show. I'm Ivan from Fantastic Signals, and I'm here to tell you more about our upcoming supernatural handyman simulator, The Lift. The Lift is an immersive story-driven first-person simulator where you play as an engineer on a mission to investigate and restore a massive research facility abandoned after a mysterious catastrophe. From day one, it was paramount that The Lift feels really good to play. All interactions with the world are built to be extremely tactile, so it's not just about what you do, it's about how you do it. How it feels to pull, push, rotate, switch, clean, screw in, click, tune, tighten. All these engineering verbs are at the very core of the gameplay loop, and every action is elevated through responsive animations, fine visual effects, a crispy audio design to deliver an almost ASMR-like experience. You'll be repairing a variety of things in the lift. We divide repairs into 3 categories. The first one is basic mechanical or cosmetic repairs, changing light bulbs, fixing a crooked chair, or patching the walls. Simple, but always satisfying. The second category is electrical devices. We have developed an ecosystem of electrical and mechanical components that you can assemble. You can find, craft, and unlock many different parts used to bring the machinery back to life. All devices are connected to the electrical grid, and sometimes you will need to reroute power from one point to another or disassemble a machine to get parts needed elsewhere. It's not a bunch of preset puzzles, it's a deep, open-ended sandbox system that you'll need to master by improvising and thinking outside the box. The third category is what we call boss devices. These are large, multi-step projects that are even more complex and usually involve multiple machines and environmental repairs, like for example the interdimensional antenna. You will fix its subsystems and will be tuning its settings to get the signals you need for your adventure, and of course, there will be a massive payoff at the end of the repair. Each floor has its own boss device. Some will be unveiled in the upcoming months. Some you'll have to uncover yourself when the game launches. The Lift is launching on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox in 2027. If you're interested, please add the game to your wishlist. And if you want to help us shape this adventure, sign up for a closed playtest on Steam for a chance to play the newest in development build. The playtest begins on June 14th. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay. Any build?
The Lift is coming to PC in 2027, but you can and should wishlist it right now on Steam.
Our next game is technically a theme park simulator, but there is a morbid catch.
Oof. Never-ending coasters? Salty fries? Expensive bottled water?
Not quite. The owners are trying to eat the guests.
Oh, that's a new one. Here's wow, My Cannibal Family.
Did you hear the mob dump one of their own in this goo?
Not just that. I heard a flesh-eating creature crawled out of it.
Huh?
What's your emergency?
My Cannibal Family is a cooperative theme park simulator with a terrifying twist, and it's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2027.
And here's a dark fantasy extraction game where you team up or go solo to take down enemies corrupted by the blood of the gods. This is Mistfall Hunter. Set a reminder for July 29th when Mistfall Hunter lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Right, I think it's time for our next Ones to Watch deep dive. Troy?
Indeed it is, and here is an exclusive interview with Saber Interactive about Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival.
Hi, I'm Anthony Default from Saber Interactive, and I'm the narrative director on Hellraiser Revival. The backstory for the player character Aiden is that he's this guy who has his entire life been consumed with yearning. From an early age, he's sought out crime, drugs, sex, danger in order to feel more, to experience more. By the time we meet him, he's met a kindred spirit, his girlfriend Sunny, and the two of them have entered this infernal spiral into depravity.
You crave what we offer, your desires so plentiful.
In the game, you'll use this mysterious puzzle box artifact called a configuration to wield the powers of hell, to burn, penetrate, slash, rip apart your enemies. And also, it's a puzzle box, so you can manipulate it yourself to solve puzzles and ultimately save yourself and your girlfriend from the powers of hell.
It is done.
It was incredibly dear to us to stay true to the Hellraiser franchise when doing this work. So we went back to the first and second movie and to the novella that he initially wrote that it was all based on, The Hellbound Heart. Tried to kind of blinker other influences out, and we just studied those until we found what really resonated with us.
Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
So in the game, the force of opposition that you'll be fighting is broadly on two sides. So on the first side, you have this cult that's obsessed with the Cenobites and with trying to create their own Cenobites on Earth, ones that they can control and use in order to essentially grant themselves infinite pleasure. So this cult, they're trying to find a way to advance their goals, and to do so, they need this Genesis configuration that you're wielding. You need the Genesis configuration to complete your bargain and try and get Sunny's soul back. The second category of enemy is what we call the unworthy. So these are beings who have used configurations themselves in the past, and in most cases have been like interred into the labyrinth where they've been tortured for some sort of eternity, and who are now released by the actions of the Genesis configuration and are seeking you, thinking that you're their way out, you're their way to freedom. So they're these depraved, decrepit souls who are desperately trying to kill you and take what's yours. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. We've got plenty more to show you throughout the year, so stay tuned. You can wishlist the game now to join in, or you can follow us on social media, where Pinhead himself will often be in the replies. Thanks for watching, and take pleasure in the rest of the show.
It calls to you. Make your devotion known.
Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year, so go pin it onto your wish list.
Because of the pin, got it.
Yeah.
Well, it is time for another world premiere, and this one is a medieval Metroidvania starring a plucky little snail.
Dead Rot.
Deadroot is coming soon to PC and Xbox.
Drop the devs a wish list to show your support, and you may as well keep that Steam tab open, because we've got another great game up next.
And this one is The Road of Dust and Sorrow, a pixel art survival horror game inspired by Silent Hill.
The Road of Dust and Sorrow. Cara, vai sair pra tudo também.
The Road of Dust and Sorrow is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. Okay. Our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of...
Are you seriously going to intro this one whilst I'm standing right beside you?
My bad.
Our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's 1996 adventure. Lara, played by yours truly, will visit the jungles of Peru, the ancient ruins of Greece, and much more. Here's the team behind the game to dive deeper into Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
Hard woman to track down.
Well, you found me.
Hi, I'm Raul Cicada, game director at Crystal Dynamics. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's debut adventure. We've taken the legendary 1996 game and completely reimagined it from the ground up, with jaw-dropping visuals, modern gameplay, and a few new surprises. All while honoring the spirit of the original. Players will explore these extraordinarily dangerous worlds that have been lost to time. We're talking jungles of Peru, crumbling ruins of Greece, and the deserts of Egypt. Every location is packed with ancient artifacts and hidden secrets. Whether you are a longtime fan or someone picking up a Tomb Raider game for the very first time, this is the definitive way to experience the adventure that started it all. Tomb Raider pioneered 3D exploration back in 1996. With Legacy of Atlantis, we really wanted Lara's traversal to feel distinctively hers. It's precise, it's athletic, and deeply connected to the environments she's exploring. This is Lara at the top of her game. She's come through the Survivor era, emerged as a confident, accomplished adventurer, and you will see that in how she moves. The swan dives, the handstands, the acrobatic flourishes, they're all expressions of her character, and it's a lot of fun to watch it, but it's even more fun to play. It's important for us to distinguish that this isn't a remake. A remake rebuilds what already exists with modern technology. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis goes further than that and truly reimagines the debut game, all while keeping its soul intact. Environments are larger, iconic moments like Lara's battle against the T-Rex are transformed into epic gameplay encounters on a cinematic scale. The puzzles in Legacy of Atlantis are really satisfying. You're manipulating water flow, redirecting light beams, you're activating pressure plates, deciphering ancient symbols, all of it to unseal secrets that have been locked away for centuries. Every solution requires you to piece together what you've uncovered and think creatively in how to do it. And then obviously there's combat, which you've got Lara's iconic dual pistols, plus some other weapons that you can unlock along the way. This is the legendary adventure fans remember, reimagined in ways that weren't possible 30 years ago, with some new surprises. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis launches on February 12, 2027. It comes out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, and Nintendo Switch 2. You can pre-order the game now. From the bottom of my heart and the rest of the development team, we cannot wait for everyone to experience this. Thank you so much.
Some legends are destined to be retold.
Let the legend come back to life.
I see what you did there.
Because the thing that
Yeah, you made it about you.
Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2 on February 12th, 2027.
Which is 2 days before Lara's birthday. And if it's not on your wish list already, then this is me, Lara Croft, asking you nicely to add us. Don't make me use my nasty voice.
She'll do it. Seen it. Kind of like it. Okay, so yesterday we learned about the next game from the creator of Assassin's Creed. It's called 1666 Amsterdam. It's officially back from the dead, baby, and it does look amazing.
Now, I'm sure you've all seen the reveal trailer by now, but if you're keen to learn more, here's an exclusive gameplay feature from the team at Panache Digital.
Summer Game Fest.
Enjoy.
It all began with magic. In ancient times, the earliest human tribes would periodically gather in a sacred place. One of these tribes, the Zandaris, was entrusted with an ancient form of magic along with the duty to pass it on to those deemed worthy to bear it. But this gift came at a cost. The very magic meant to elevate humanity instead corrupted it. Those who received it were changed. And those who bestowed it had to learn how to take it back. Step into the role of Noah, heir to a long line of Zandaris, as she's about to become the Collector. She will not be alone. A choice must be made. One that will stand by her side throughout the journey. Together, they form the Union. Together, they must preserve the balance of the world.
1666 Amsterdam is coming soon to PC, but you can wishlist the game and play the prologue on Steam after the show.
But we do still have one more great game to show you.
If you've been holding out for a spiritual successor to the Mass Effect games, which I know a thing or two about, you need to know about Exodus, the planet-hopping sci-fi RPG coming to PC and consoles early next year.
Now, the dev team, Archetype Entertainment, is made up of a bunch of ex-BioWare talent, including Drew Karpyshyn, who is the writer of the first two Mass Effect games, and Knights of the Old Republic, so you know it's got the juice.
The team over in Texas have put together an extended gameplay reveal led by the game's director, Chris King.
That is coming up next, but you should stick around after for our sister show, FGS Live from Los Angeles.
All right then. The time has come, the walrus said. I've been Alex Wilton-Regan.
And I have been Troy Baker. And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2026. Oh, we nailed
it's all
that.
good.
Which means it is time for you, my dear friends, to enter the world of Exodus.
Enjoy.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris King, game director on Exodus.
Acho que é isso, agora
In
vamos falar do
Exodus,
Exodus,
you
né?
play as a traveler, venturing on dangerous missions deep into space, in search of powerful alien remnants that can save your dying homeworld. You'll journey to deadly planets, derelict ships, and the remains of lost worlds, while using your wits and teamwork to survive the terrifying creatures that try to stop you.
Pelo menos teve alguns interessantes.
Along the way,
Vou assistir pra
you'll
ver se
choose
até algum
who to fight
interessante.
beside, who to fall for, and who to leave behind. You play as June Aslan, a lowly salvager living on the outskirts of Leiden. This is where his story begins, alongside his awakened friend Houston.
Se já vai estender pra gameplay, alguma coisa, ou se...
Houston?
Ou se vai acabar e depois vai começar, não sei. Vamos ver.
Yeah.
Não, eu já vou de...
Yeah, I think so.
finalizar.
June was orphaned from a once powerful family. He has a unique and mysterious genetic trait that lets him interact with ancient celestial technology. And it's this trait which might be the key to saving your home planet.
Shit. It really works.
Salvager's dream.
You'll be able to customize your June as a male or female, with several options to adjust your appearance. At the start of the game, you'll also choose your character's initial alignment, either a virtuous paladin or an ambitious immortal.
Drop your weapons. Get on the ground. Lev, don't be stupid. They've got a combat mech. Drop your weapons now.
These choices will shape your character and change how the world responds to you.
Listen to your friend and let this go.
Not gonna happen, you mercenary scum.
Let's check out some work-in-progress gameplay so you can get a feel for the systems, storytelling, choices, and characters that make up Exodus. The first two companions you meet are Elise and Tom. Elise is an impatient mech pilot that loves to blow stuff up and leans into brute force. Tom is an experienced traveler who helps teach June the ropes. He tends to be more cautious and provides June with moral perspective. Let's join them as they start a new salvage mission.
All loaded up?
Gears in storage. My lovely suit. Good to go.
Where's Tom?
Last minute prep. Or drinking. Probably both.
Does he do that often? Drinking right before a job?
Man's got his vices, but he gets shit done, okay? Nothing else to say.
Good. You made it. Let's hop on.
Throughout your journey, you'll team up with a diverse crew of companions, like Salt, an awakened octopus.
We got your back, June. You too, Salt.
Not necessary. If you die, I leave. Contract void.
Wow. You don't mince words, do you? It's an Octo thing. You'll get used to it.
All right.
O jogo pode ser bom. Dos mesmos
You'll
criadores de
also
Mass
meet
Effect.
other interesting characters, like the mysterious CC Orlev, voiced by Matthew McConaughey.
Howdy, friend. Strange times we find ourselves in. Named CC Orlev.
In this scene, CC helps out June by giving him a recycler
Vai ficar
upgrade.
falando um monte de coisa do jogo. Mas é isso aí, galera. Espero que vocês tenham curtido o evento do Turing. Tem alguns joguinhos legais. Até a próxima aí. Valeu.